Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some few hours ago, or some few days back, Barrister Wike, the FCT minister, former governor of Rivers State, had promised the FCT people that there's going to be a change, and he has also promised that there will be some sort of demolition from illegal structures. So, let me just quickly give you a background story of all of this. As of October 2024, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Wike, ordered the immediate demolition of illegal structures at the Sabon Lugbe South District layout in the Federal Capital Territory, FCT Abuja. Now, the FCT Minister issued the order the same day after an unscheduled visit to the site of what he termed as illegal structures. Excuse me. Illegal structures at Sabon Lugbe, accompanied by the heads of various security agencies in the FCT. Now, Barrister Wike reiterated that buildings without proper documentation from the FCT, that's Federal Capital Territory Administration, will be demolished, describing the developers of the area as land grabbers. Of course, if you check our playlist and other places, you will see the videos of them all. Now, the FCT minister maintained that the structures were built without the approval of the Development Control Department, in violation of the land use provisions of the FCT. According to the FCTA statement, the minister thus directed the director of the Department of Development Control, Town Planning, Motka Galadima, to liaise with various security agencies for the demolition of the illegal structures and the recovery of the land, adding that security personnel will arrest anyone who obstructs the demolition exercise. Of course, that is the background story. But right now, here is what is actually going on some few minutes ago. Now, the Home Builders Association of Nigeria has accused the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Wike, of directing the demolition of properties worth 200 billion naira in Sabo Lungbe, Abuja, allegedly without a court order. Now, Barrister Kalu Ago, the counsel for the Home Builders Association of Nigeria, disclosed this on Friday during a press conference attended. Now, the lawyer claimed that his client possessed all the necessary title documents for Sabon Lugbe, Abuja, and prior to developing that area, they obtained building permits from the Development Control within the Federal Capital Territory Administration, that's FCTA. Now, court should decide land ownership. Agu stated that the Development Control of the FCTA had verified his client's building permits and allegedly confirmed them as the rightful owners of the property, with evidence of statutory payments made to the Development Control. But to the surprise of everyone in the FCT, the minister, without notice to anyone, including our client, and by executive fiat, directed the Development Control to proceed to Sabon Lugbe to demolish properties worth over 200 billion naira. B as in billion. As we speak today, the demolition has rendered many Nigerians homeless, as people were residing in the area and now without shelter, he added. Agu argued that the minister was aware that the area is the subject of litigation, as processes have been exchanged among the parties to the dispute, insisting that there is no order from any court of competent jurisdiction in the FCT approving the demolition of the developed area. What concerns our clients is that for the minister to enter such a place and order the demolition, there should be a court order. The minister cannot be a judge in his own case, he added, accusing the FCT minister of allegedly planning to allocate the area to another development firm. He also denied that his clients were land grabbers, insisting that the FCTA should allow the courts to make pronouncement on the dispute. He took the opportunity to seek President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's intervention, urging that the FCT minister should be called to order. Everyone is shouting, call Wike to order, call Wike to order. Is it that his going at contrary to what the law says. Of course, my colleague is in the house. Just before now, some days back as well, for the beauty of FCT, Federal Capital Territory Abuja, which is capital city of Nigeria, he did mention that all these issues of beggars littering the whole area should be stopped. In fact, he called Nigerians, if you know your brother, your uncle, your pikin, any of your nkonko that is a beggar in FCT, come and carry them all, because he's going to remove them from the street. Of course, the beggars retaliated, said that they are also citizens of Nigeria. They have nowhere to go to. They are hungry. Many Nigerians replied him with a clapback, said, if you want to keep Nigeria clean and green without begging, please don't forget to come to social media. The begging is on and offline. As you are raiding and cleaning FCT or beggars, please come online too and raid and clean Nigerians that are begging online, because hunger bad, and some of them have decided to term the administration T-Pain. But whatever the case is, my colleague is in the house. What's your take on this latest development?
Well, the issue of Wike trying to do all of that to bring about sanity in the FCT, as much as it is appreciated, it's important for us to be more involved in human capital development, because that's the essence of every democracy. The people are the essence, not building all those structures and all of that. First thing first, let's get the people settled. They will pay the relevant taxes, and we will use it to build skyscraper, what have you, repair all the roads. But trying to make the place look perfect, you're only trying to work for very few people, which are the politicians. They are the only ones who are going to be privileged to make use of those facilities or the infrastructures that you're going to put in place. Right now, how many people can drive their cars in FCT? Because of fuel, people can't even drive their cars, and we are not so sure that most of the companies will not be leaving the country because of high level of taxation. And then you are busy putting some very stringent measures on ground to make sure that certain people who do not fit your city, in quote, are being taken out of sight. That is very good. We love that. But be more interested, because I think that's one of the issues that have been impeding the progress of this administration. Focusing on things that are not too relevant and leaving the people who are the crux of the main issue. Imagine today, as we are talking, countless people are jobless. Some are underemployed. It's not just having a job, but how much can that job, how much food can it put on your table? Very few people can boast of having a good job. And very soon, based on the fact that because of inflation, the consumption rate in Nigeria has reduced, most hands are going to be relieved by the end of this December. So instead of the government focusing on how they can reinvent the image of Nigerian economy, you are busy hustling and trying to build infrastructure and trying to send people out of this thing, so that
he's trying to build the image of Nigerian FCT to give it the look of a federal capital territory.
Okay, first of all, let's try to put certain things in place. What really constitutes the GDP of a particular gross domestic product of a particular place? Is it the infrastructure you are building there? Is it not the income of the people that is the determining factor of it?
The infrastructure will also aid the people at one point or the other to make the people work seamlessly to what they're looking for.
Very good point. But let's make this very clear, that the factors responsible for improved economy goes beyond just the roads. First of all, security is still an issue of concern till today in Nigeria. And FCT that we are talking about is not that everything revolves and ends in FCT. If we are talking about FCT, it's just, would I say, the center of power. But what would even make it more reasonable is that if people can have a way of connecting FCT via roads, it will make a great deal of sense. I'm not talking about those who are living in the monopolies there. I'm talking about, I want to move from Uyo, I want to move from Anambra, I want to move from Kogi. I have a very seamless journey where the roads are special. There are cameras on the road. You will see that going down there to do transaction becomes very easy and seamless. But a situation whereby we are just concentrating in making the place beautiful, just because if we live there, we don't care about driving on the main road that connect all the different state capitals or different countries or the different state capital to Abuja. We fly on the air. It seems as if we are walking. We are not walking, because it makes no sense. You're just sitting down there trying to make the place very special and all of that, but you are not helping the people. You know what I'm trying to say here, to make the place economic revived. In other words, opening up the system in such a way that we can connect with that place without any struggle.
Well, that's a good one. If like what you just said now about the issue of having solar lights and electric
To prevent insecurity.
and electric cameras everywhere on the street when hunger day, now them go still farm. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation.